Hello fellow gaming otakus, it's me Richie Rich Gamer, and today we're playing another round of the Outer Worlds. So we are continuing with our main story mission. And where's the Botanical Garden? I think that's where we're at. Very beautiful! And finally found our main NPC. No, yeah. Adelaide. McDevitt.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice.
Oh, that sounds very
Whatever your
nice.
troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
You must be Adelaide.
I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Okay.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Huh.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
That tobacco tea? Is this your greenhouse?
No, dear. The garden belongs to us all. Life is the gift of the universe, and the universe yields its bounty equally, absent of prejudice.
Surprised you managed to grow anything out here. Funny, never knew you could grow tripe in a garden.
The soil around the Vale went sour years ago, but I found a way to sweeten it back up.
Wow.
The secret recipe is a little bit of elbow grease, a dash of love, and a heaping pile of special fertilizer.
Okay. What's that special fertilizer? Looks like you made a home for yourself out
A
here.
home for anyone who's ever turned their backs on Edgewater. A home for those of us with nowhere left to go and nothing to lose. So, like the spores of the puffball, cast on the wind and alighting on fresh soil, we put down new roots.
Why did you leave your home? You picked a terrible place to put down roots. Why did you leave your home?
It is an unpleasant story, dear. But the short of it is that sometimes one wakes up and realizes the place that was once her home for much of her life has changed. The home in which we spent our lives has left us behind, and so we must move on. And that is as much as I will say on the subject.
Alright, time to tell the truth. Resent me to make peace with you.
Reed Thompson, you here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile?
Kinda.
Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
That wasn't really listening. You're living off power that belongs to the town. Come back to the cannery. That's about it. Reed asks you consider coming back to town. He's willing to make amends. I don't think about that. Something about coming back to the town or losing power. I wasn't really listening. You're living off power that belongs to the town. Come back to the cannery. That's about it.
Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
Reed asked me to divert your power over to him. He mentioned a geothermal plant. Mysterious. About to cut off your power. This one?
He would do such a thing. Question is, why would you agree to his plans?
Your camp has a regulator. I needed to repair my ship. Yeah, that.
Cannery's got a regulator.
Oh.
You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be.
That sounds alright.
If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid.
Huh.
Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery.
I don't like the cannery.
Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
I don't know if it's exactly here, bro, but... Okay, I'm not looking to get mixed up. I'll consider it. What have you got against the town?
You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps.
Yeah, I don't like
Hollowed
it.
out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scrap Spacer's Choice throws them. You know that's true, don't you, Ms. Holcomb? Your father died of overwork. His heart gave out.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them.
I guess he was kind of raised like that. Or to be like that. Let's say I help you. What happens to Edgewater? Made it clear enough. I'll see. What happens to Edgewater?
Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives.
Sounds alright. Think Reed's just trying to spite you?
You bring power to Reed's town and you'll be killing us. Reed knows it. He's counting on it.
I'll consider it. Let's say I help you. Let's see what else. Oh, that's it. What have you against the town? What do you have against people trying to make a living?
It's not much of a living.
True that.
Every single person in that town has sold themselves to Spacer's Choice. The company owns them. Body, blood, and bones. You've been there. You've seen it. All anyone ever does is toil over a cannery. They give their lives for some heartless corporation, and then they're tossed into a Spacer's Choice brand cemetery.
True that. I would agree with that. Yeah, everything's a brand there. You have a point.
So, what do you say? Divert power over to us. Shut down that abominable cannery for good.
Ooh, I'll consider it.
I trust you will listen to your conscience.
I always do. Oh shit. What say you, ma'am?
Where are
Providing?
we headed?
Nothing. Okay. Let's explore. I can't steal. Anything else?
Anything else I can do for you?
Oh. Exactly what I said. I don't know where I am.
That's not strange at all, dear. Few of us truly know where we are. The world can seem like a forest without end, and it is all too easy to lose one's way. But we must remember that being lost is the first step in discovering yourself.
I kind of like this woman. No, I mean, actually, I don't know where I am. Not the answer I was expecting, but no, I don't know where I actually am.
This is the old Botanical Lab,
Well,
in Emerald Vale. On Terra 2? By the look on your face, I'm guessing you're not quite following me.
Yeah, what planet is
Are
this?
you not feeling well? Ought to lay your head down if you're running fever.
No, I'm just from somewhere else. I'm hoping this is all a bad dream and I'm still in hibernation. I was kidnapped by a crazy scientist and shot into space. Just getting my bearings. My pod landed not far from here.
Are you talking about an escape pod of some sort?
Yep.
Where did you say you were from?
Does hope ring any bells? Maybe she won't believe me.
Is that a new settlement of some kind? I haven't kept news from outside the Veil.
Okay. It's a colony ship.
Oh, you're talking about that old piece of
Oh.
folklore.
Okay, everything's
Now I'm
folklore.
convinced you're delirious.
Really?
You really ought to lay your head down, dear. Babbling only agitates the humors.
No one
You
believes
ought to try
me.
some of my purgative tea.
What?
Won't cure what ails you, but it will distract you for a spell.
Purgative tea? Oh, you won't believe me?
Maybe I did. I don't know yet. Growing up, I heard my folks talking about the hope.
Huh.
Always believed it was just a story we told ourselves to keep our spirits up.
Like children's
Listen,
story?
Don't you worry about what I think. That's not important. Worry about what the board thinks of you going around talking about lost ships from decades past.
The board. What is the board? Why? I haven't done anything wrong. Not afraid of the board. Why? I haven't done anything wrong.
You carry on about coming here from another world, and people will talk.
So?
Talk leads to questions.
So?
Ask enough questions, and the board comes answering.
So? I'm not afraid of the board.
No, but the board may have reason to fear you.
Good.
I'm
Simon.
listening.
What else can we talk about? When we first talked, you assumed I'd come to live here.
I am getting old, you know. These two lamps of mine are not as bright as they once were. Or I might have seen you for what you are.
Or maybe you have something in those plants. Something on the fertiles. The fertilizer. I don't imagine you get a lot of visitors.
My dear, we are all visitors in a momentary universe. Our lives flicker in and out like the guttering of a flame. Here now, then gone. Me and mine are just carrying on as best we can, trying to live our lives in a way that does not feel wasted.
That's everyone. Not a bad way to go about your life.
Or the colony felt the way you did, we'd have ourselves a proper revolution. I can't stop you from conducting your business down at the plant. I just want you to know that if you take our power away, you will have brought an end to our way of life.
I understand. Nah. Maybe it deserves to... No. You could always continue your way back. No. I don't like any of these. Alright, we talked enough. I'm convinced for now, I think. And I wanted to steal everything. One thing that I haven't covered much on is my reputation. So, primary, right? So this, I believe, is going to be in the main game. We're still in, like, the intro. What the? How did I get positive here? I don't know. I mean, like, yeah. But yeah, here. So secondaries were for this Earth. I forgot what it's called. So we had Deserter, Spacer's Choice. Now, yeah, Spacer's Choice. I've done a lot of missions for them and finished them. So 77% positive. And so because of that, I have an effective with faction, friendly with faction, and what's awesome is the vendor prices. So reduced by 25%. So I'd be having sales if I shop on their places. Deserters, I have 5%. 5% discount on the vendors. But I don't know, their vendors are not so good. So Deserters and Spacer's Choice. It'd be cool if I had Marauders too, but that'd be too much, right? That's all I wanted to say about their reputations. Alright, we're in the Botanical Lab, and we're gonna talk to one of Parvati's friend, I guess? Thomas? Yeah, Thomas Kemp. So what do you have to say, sir?
Oh, didn't see you there. I was just occupying myself with a little engineering.
Ooh, engineering. Just like
Whoa, Miss Parvati.
Okay.
You're, what, how are you? Hi. Hello.
He's nervous.
Are you, are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
No.
Oh gosh, no, I'm just along with this fella here.
Are you from town? I mean, you don't exactly look like you're from town.
Nope. Passing through? Take that as a compliment.
Well, what I meant was you're reasonably well armed and don't look stricken with plague.
Nope.
Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see.
Okay.
Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here.
Lying?
Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair.
Well, how did you lie at that? Yeah, maybe you should come clean that. Why are you telling me this? Lucky that your camp's full of idiots. Never too late to start learning. I could give you a couple pointers.
I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see.
Cool.
I want to make something of myself.
Awesome.
You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a
Nope.
set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Wait, I think I've seen that.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
Yeah, I picked
I
up
know
one.
the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged.
I might have all of them, actually. What about the third? Expect a fair. What about
I
third?
wish I knew. I wager the town had the full set once upon a time. Where the third's gone, I can't say.
Huh. What? It's probably a ghost. Expect a fair price for my
I'll
trouble.
pay you for every pad you bring me.
Oh, cool.
If, by some miracle, you can bring me the full set, I'll give you something pretty I've been saving for a lucky day.
Pretty. Alright, now you got my attention. I think I got one of those. I don't know how much I have.
No kidding! Really? Well, which one?
One of them. Part 1, founded in the community center archives.
Look at that! Building a computing machine out of Spectrum potatoes, a primer. I'm just glad it survived all these years. I appreciate you going through all that trouble.
Ooh, deserter's reputation.
One data pad's enough to guide me down my newfound path. Just remember, I got something saved for you if you find me all 3.
Oh, I want to find all 3 now. Ooh, I got 300 cartridge. Oh, this is worth it. Something that I already found. Just because I was like exploring almost everywhere in this place. Hold on, I've got one more.
Well, don't keep me in suspense.
I won't. Part 2, founded in the cannery.
Ain't that just ironical? If I'd worked a little longer back at the cannery, I might have found this myself.
Huh.
2 whole data pads? Be still my beating heart. Oh, almost forgot your payment.
Oh, he paid me even more. I'll let you know if I find any others, because I don't know the third one.
Sure, I'd be glad to take them off your hands.
My hands too. What else can I ask him? How long have you lived here?
Couple months. This camp's my home. People you see milling about, they're my family. At least I think of them that way.
Oh, that's cool.
I owe them my life. Would have died in the wilderness if they hadn't chanced upon me, starving and delirious.
What were you doing out of the
We all
wilderness?
left the cannery for one reason or another. Me? I was let go, mostly on account of my incompetence. I mean, I was incompetent. I couldn't even survive on my own. Grace found me, Adelaide took me in, I've been on my feet ever since.
You weren't incompetent. You just didn't fit the cannery.
Ah.
Not like here. This place had a U-shaped hole, and now it doesn't.
You could stay, you know. Here. I'd be happy to... I mean, we could really use... this isn't coming out right. If you want, Adelaide would make a place for you.
I should go. Ah, nice fellow. Yeah. I don't think I want to take the town's, this town's, energy thing for my ship. I'm almost convinced right now. We'll see. Okay, here's a new conversation. Thomas seemed very fond of you.
He's just interested in fixing stuff.
Sure.
He always used to follow me around, asking me to explain what I was doing. Like a puppy, kinda.
Like a crush. Oh, I haven't lately seen a man with a bigger or more obvious crush. Are you sure? He nearly fell over when he saw you. Tully was thinking was definitely not average. I've not lately seen a man with a bigger or more obvious crush.
I'm just glad he's alive. That he's okay. I mean, when Mr. Thompson said he was fired, we all expected the worst. If he wants to learn about engineering, we should help him get those data pads he wants.
Yeah, I tried.
I'd like to do that for him.
Now I need to find the third one.